Hello dear students, I hope you have learnt all the exercises which I have explained you yesterday. Today I'll do the explanation of the remaining paragraphs of the same chapter which I was explaining you, that is a different kind of a school. Okay, up to paragraph 12th I explained. Now I'm going to start from the 13th one. See, in 13th one, these are the wordings of that person who visited Miss Beam's school. Don't you ever peep. First I need to tell you the background, what was happening. Miss Beam led me to one of the bandaged girl. Miss Beam led that person to one of the bandaged girl. Here's a gentleman come to talk to you, said Miss Beam, and left us. Means that these are the wordings of Miss Beam, that here is a gentleman come to talk to you. She's saying to that girl, and then after she left. Don't you ever peep? I asked the girl. Means that person asked from the girl that don't you ever peep? Oh no, she exclaimed. She said that oh no, that would be cheating. Okay, if I'll do this, that would be cheating. But I had no idea it was so awful to be blind. You can't see a thing. You feel you are going to be hit by something every moment. It's such a relief just to sit down. Are your helpers kind to you? I asked. Now see what happened in that paragraph. The narrator asked the girl if she ever tried to look out, if she ever tried to peep out. The girl replied anxiously that it would be cheating. If she will do like that, it would be cheating. Before this experience, she never realized that being blind was that much bad. She exclaimed that she never realized that being blind was that much bad. One was not able to see anything, and at every step one fears of being hit by something. Okay, there is a that thing, that fear in that in the mind, in our mind, that we are going to hit by something. Just sitting down was a comfort. In that state, just sitting down will be comfortable. Okay, now next, are your helpers kind to you? I asked. That person asked from that girl, are your helpers kind to you? They are helping you or not? Fairly, but they are not as careful as I shall be when it is my turn. She replied that, yes, of course they are careful, but they are not as careful as I shall be when it will be my turn. Those that have been blind already are the best helpers. It's perfectly ghastly not to see. I wish you would try. She said that I wish you would also try. Shall I lead you anywhere? I asked. That person asked from the girl that shall I lead you anywhere? If you want to go somewhere, shall I lead you? Now see, what is the explanation? He further asked her if her helpers were kind to her. Her response was positive, but according to her, the intensity of help and care was lesser. She would be a better helper during her turn. As per her statement, people who had experienced the blindness, she said that people who have experienced the blindness, who have experienced that state, become better helpers because they know about the feeling. They know the feeling of being blind, as they were able to understand their position. The inability to see was scary and full of fear. She wished he could give it a try. He could also try. Then he asked her if he could show her the way, or if she wanted to go somewhere, so if he could help her. Right now, next 15th paragraph. Oh yes, she said. Let's go for a little walk. Only you must tell me about things. I shall be so glad when today is over. The other bad days can't be half as bad as this. Means being blind is a worse thing, according to her. Having a leg tied up and hopping about on a crutch, okay, on that stick which people use if they are lame, is almost fun. I guess having an arm tied up is a bit more troublesome because you can't eat without help and things like that. I don't think I'll mind being deaf for a day. She said that I don't mind if I'll be deaf for a day, at least not much, but being blind is so frightening. My head aches all the time. That headache, okay, she was talking about the headache. It is all the time just from worrying that I'll get hurt. Where are we now? Okay, now what is the explanation? She replied in acceptance and suggested to go for a walk. She also asked him to tell about things. She said that she would be full of joy once the day is over. Once that day will be over, she will be happy. She further said that even the bad days would be half as bad than to be blind. Means that was the worst day according to her. In her opinion, other things were fun, like to have a leg tied up and jump or hop on a support. Having an arm tied up was still annoying. She said that having an arm tied up would be still annoying, okay, as it was difficult to eat without help and so on. She said that she would not mind to be deaf for a day, only for a day she's talking about, but being blind actually scared her. It troubles her mind with the fear that she would get hurt. Anytime she would get hurt when she is blind or when she was experiencing blindness, right? So for today that is all. In our next video we'll complete the chapter, even though this chapter is not coming in your periodical test one, but still we'll complete the chapter, right? Learn all the exercises, and I'm going to explain the exercises of, we'll have the revision of the exercises of your honeysuckle small book. Okay, thank you.